the minute you get in Bannerman's, go to the bar and just ask for a ticket. Hello YouTube, welcome back. This is show 2 of day 11 of our Fringe visit, and this was our old friend Trevor Lock. Now if you've watched our stuff before, you will have heard us bang on about Trevor Lock's Community Circle show, which we've seen. We think we've seen it 5 times, but 4 or 5 times over the last few years. Massive fans of Trevor. And this, it's worth mentioning that Trevor is doing several shows over the Fringe, and we'll give it at the end. We'll give you the details of all of the shows. Actually, there's 3 shows, but it is over 4 venues, which makes it a bit confusing. Okay, but we went to see. It's just called Trevor Lock's Show. It's part of the PBH Free Fringe at Bannerman's, and it's in what's called the back cave, their back room in the pub. On at 2:45. I'm
just going to pull the curtain, so keep going.
Okay. On at 2:45 every day for an hour. Now, and in bit of Trevor's blurb for this, he says something different every day, brand new social experiments that will heal your soul, from the man who brought you Community Circle, a comedy masterclass for 5 stars to Scotsman. Now, in the past, we've also given Community Circle 5 stars. Now, this show runs until the 29th every day, with the exception of the 18th, 21st, 25th and 28th. So 4 dates not there. Now, it's down as comedy absurdist.
No, absurdist.
That's what I said. Improv. And as Trevor says every time you see him, there's no jokes in it, but it's really, really funny. We were able to film, actually, certain people in the audience were given roles. We had a lady who was meant to be taking loads of photographs, but only took one. I offered to GoPro most of it. I didn't actually film all of it, and I'm not going to put all of it in because it's an hour. There's an hour's worth of material there. But I will pick a few salient bits to give you a feel for that, and we'll put that right at the end, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Go on, Jenny. What do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's very similar. The structure. There is no structure. That's the whole point. But
I would disagree with that. I think because he's got notes.
Well, yeah, that's true.
He had a lady with notes who had the structure of the show. Yeah. So I would say there is.
But in the sense that I think we've tried to explain this before, that yes, Trevor's got some notes, but if he asks a question, it's the reaction or the response, to that from the audience that then makes the show.
That's why it's different every time.
Exactly, because it's different people. Yeah. Now, we saw him very briefly before the show, and he said that what was happening this year was that when he was asking who's seen the show before, and we've seen this when he's asked it, and a lot of people normally put their hands up. Well, on this occasion, he'd had one, was it yesterday, where only one person put their hand up. Yeah. And then today, I think there were 4 of us.
Yeah. Had been before.
Yeah. So that meant the majority had not experienced this, which makes it even funnier because they don't know. I mean, they're very genuine responses, and basically we're all. I don't know how many people were there. Maybe
social distancing went completely out of the window. Yeah. We were on the stage, and actually we were probably in a better place. Yeah. Couple of people, you kept your mask on the whole time, I think.
I took it off just towards the end. Yeah.
1 or 2 people kept their masks on throughout, but actually I mean,
there was ventilation.
There was ventilation.
There was
yeah.
ventilation.
Yeah.
But actually, so many people are turning up because it's not ticketed in the formal sense that Trevor is having to turn away people all the time. And basically, when you get there, you need to go straight to the bar and get a ticket.
Which, isn't very clear because we were sat waiting to go in and we hadn't got a ticket. And Trevor had actually texted me and said, "Have you got your ticket?" And I went, "No." And he went, I'll get 2 for you from behind the bar. I'll put 2 behind the bar. And all you get is it's like a raffle ticket. So it's not.
I wasn't going to mention that because.
Why? Because it is.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's just a raffle ticket. But obviously, the Bannermans need to know how many people are coming into the room. So lots of people were coming in saying we're going to come to the show, but they hadn't gone to the bar to get a ticket. So the minute you get in Bannermans, go to the bar and just ask for a ticket because that's really important. But there's nowhere does he actually say that anywhere because there was lots of people. I mean, I don't think anybody was really turned away. But it was,
they were.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
So.
Because in fact, the people that were behind us going in, we happened to be the first there.
Yeah.
She said they tried twice before.
Oh, that's right.
To
Yes,
get in.
I forgot that.
So this was the 3rd attempt.
So, I mean, it's maybe not a bad idea if you're down on Cowgate and passing Bannerman's, pop in and ask for a ticket for whenever you're going to turn up.
If you're going for this particular show, it's 2:45.
2:45, and say like I want it for tomorrow at 2:45, and I'm sure they can sort it that way.
Presumably,
I guess.
I don't know.
So it was brilliant, really. It's very similar to Community Circle. There are some elements in there. There are some bits that were missing, and new bits. I really liked the whole thing, as we've always done in the past.
Well, we like the idea.
The concept, yeah.
The concept.
Yeah.
It works because the comedy comes from what people, like I've said before, what happens, and then he goes with it, and then
very quick-witted,
and that then becomes a theme.
Yeah.
And he did have somebody writing notes which he read out right at the end, and of course that brings it all back again. So everybody starts laughing again, and you get unexpected responses from people, which of course makes everybody laugh. And the starting point is, who in the room, English isn't their their first language, or are there people who, would regard themselves as not coming from the United Kingdom? Yeah. And there are always visitors.
We had an Australian, a couple from Canada, from California. There was a couple from Israel.
No, there was one lady from Israel whose birthday it was, and her boyfriend was Latvian.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, yes, he was. Yeah,
he was Latvian.
Yeah, and
there was a lady
from Spain
and in France.
Oh, I forgot the France bit. So that gives you an idea of the sort of. I wouldn't say too much more about that because it would be giving it all away.
Okay.
Really.
That's
the starting point.
What I was.
Well,
no, that's the starting point.
That's the starting point.
That's the starting
I'd leave it
point,
at the starting point.
Yeah.
Anything else before I give out when the shows are on?
No, except that
go and see it.
If you've not experienced it,
you have to go see it.
You really do have to.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for us to impart exactly what happens.
Yeah.
You
have to experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was very funny.
So this one is Trevor Locke's show as part of the PBH film. You can now access, because right at the beginning when we were looking for PBH free Fringe shows, they weren't on the main Fringe site. They are now. So that show, I've already said, is from the 15th to the 29th, with those 4 dates that are not available. He's also doing the same show at a different venue on the 14th. Is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow.
So tomorrow he is at Whistle Blinky's Lounge. Same time. So he's doing it 3 times there. Tomorrow at 14th, the 21st and the 28th. So apart from the 18th, he's doing that show every day at one or the other. It's only the 18th that he's not doing it, right up until the 29th. So it must be that there's something else going on at Bannerman's had it.
Yeah.
I don't quite know where Blinky's Lounge is because it doesn't say.
They're going to have to look it up.
And we've never been there. I don't know whether the principle is the same with the asking at the bar for tickets, but I would ask anyway, just to go on the safe side, so that you don't get turned away. Now, Trevor is doing his, I was going to say his normal show. It's not his normal show, but he's going to his community circle and another show, and they are going to be a bit later on in the Fringe. So let's do community circle first. 4 shows. 21st, 24th, 26th and 28th. Now they will be ticketed because they're from Summers Hall in the Secret Courtyard. Now that's a venue that we've been in because we saw John Hegarty. Did it again, didn't I?
Yeah, you did it again. Hegley.
John Hegley. Sorry, John. John Hegley there, and it's quite a good sized venue that actually.
Yeah.
But that, there are tickets available now for that.
And I've just noticed that he's also doing it 3 times a day.
There is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
He's doing it at 1 o'clock.
Oh right.
5 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
Well spotted.
So, but obviously, if you go onto the Summer Hall website, it will all be there.
Yeah. Or via the Fringe, because you can book it through the Fringe.
Yeah.
So 21st, 24th, 26th and 28th is that. I will link down to, we've done a whole review on 2019 Community Circle with bits of we included bits of footage. I'll put that video down below if anybody's interested in having a look at what the Community Circle, it's not a million miles away from what we've just seen, but there are differences.
Yeah, and there's one other, is there?
Yes, there is one other. We've got We Are Each Other. Now this is again at Summers Hall Secret Garden. 22nd, 25th, 27th and 29th. And again, as Jenny pointed out with the other one, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock.
At the same
place.
Yeah.
So, and you can currently book that through the Fringe website, and I'm sure you can book it at Summers Hall as well. We've not seen that. It might be something close to what we saw today, but I don't know. It says here, Trevor's new attempt at making a thing that only some people will like is similar to Community Circle and Girl versus Boys, but funnier. Now, we've not seen Girl versus Boy.
And it does sound funnier.
And not as good.
Not as good.
So, experiments in participatory entertainment. Well, it's always that, really. So, if we were here, we would be going to that.
Yes,
for sure, because we're not. It might be different. It might be the same. We would still go anyway. But we'll have gone by then. So you've got plenty of opportunity to see Trevor throughout
August. Well, the rest of August.
The rest of August. You can probably guess what we're going to do with the stars.
5
stars, as always. It's always 5 stars, I think. Absolutely brilliant show. I mean, I would say, I'd come and see this guy anytime, whatever he was doing, really. So go see him. He's brilliant. He is one of our 3 that we will always come back to. We talked about Eric yesterday, and we've done Socks in the past, but Trevor is in that.
Yeah, one of the 3.
One of the 3. So thanks so much for watching. Next time we've been invited to a dress rehearsal of Radio 69.
I think, yes. No.
Is it 69 or 65?
No, but I think that's not actually the title,
Well,
is it?
It is, yeah, I know it is.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, okay.
Let me tell you exactly what it's called.
I've lost a bit of paper.
Radio 69.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's a dress rehearsal. Now, we have been forewarned that they won't be lit in the same way that a normal show would be. And I think we're allowed to film, but we're going to ask about that and maybe include a bit of footage on that. So that'll be coming up later on tonight, and we'll see you then. So thanks so much for watching. You know how to subscribe and all that, ding that bell and like and all the usual sort of paraphernalia that goes with living on YouTube. See you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.
For God's sake, get it. What were you doing? Texting someone? You were taking a selfie. He was laughing. He hasn't laughed once, and then he finally cracked. The speaking Hebrew thing. I need photographic evidence that this is funny. Shit. What's your name again? Ayelet. It's brilliant. It's your birthday. Absolutely brilliant. Okay. Where were you born?
Israel?
Yeah, I know, but where in Israel? It's a big place, baby.
That one.
No, it's quite small, right? Yeah. But people in the audience do know at least 2 places in Israel. Okay, they know Tel Aviv, and they know the other places.
But I...
What's your name?
Liam.
Skinny Liam. Skinny Liam, the fag butt nibbler. What's your secret, Liam? Well, you might have noticed that wherever I live, the streets are unusually tidy. Sorry, I've forgotten a thing. So, some things have happened and we need to write them down. Who can write down things really quickly and neatly? I need a volunteer. What about you two? What are you looking at each other like that for?
I was just saying, it's like Peep Show.
It's like Peep Show.
When you're qualified, is it Peep Show?
Why is it like Peep Show?
Well, you're qualified therapist, but you don't do therapy.
Brilliant. You should be on cultural references, mate. Why the hell you let me take that job? I wouldn't have noticed that. Can you explain that to the Spaniard now? The Spanish lady hasn't got the foggiest what you're talking about. Explain. Huh? What did you say?
I just laughed.
You just laughed.
Is that a cultural reference?
A little bit defensive. Okay, so you studied it, but you don't practice it. What is there anything you practice? Excuse me, can the woman from Australia laugh when everyone else laughs? I told you it would happen. No, it's fine. You laugh when you want to.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I know. It's just he's difficult to talk to. He's like getting blood out of a stone. I just thought you could hold it in for a couple of seconds.
Sorry, I won't do it again.
No, it's fine. Any other time it's fine. Cover up his laugh. Right, so to hold up the reverse side of that so that people can join that. So when you just take a photograph of that and join that, and then the minutes will be uploaded, the photographs will be uploaded, the videos will be uploaded, all the things. The winner of the best contribution by an audience member will be voted for in the Facebook group. Okay, because we don't have time for that. We'll just quickly go through. It was John. Slimming, Skinny Liam. Skinny Liam, GoPro filming is ongoing. Woman from Israel, specifically Haifa, speaks in riddles. Pretty accurate, yeah. So, Australian laughed and was called out, despite the previous advice saying you could laugh. Sorry about that. Official apology. Aussie singer doesn't want to sing, does sing. Applause follows. Man leaves. Very succinct. He sees it. He says it.